going to try you by not killed, meaning your flesh. So what happens is in life is when you say you want to read, that favorite TV show gonna come on. When you say you want to read, that person that you love talking to on the phone, or you feel like that's how things happen. A lot of times when you start talking about flesh, people start thinking that you're talking about, lust and all this other stuff, man. Flesh can be what you like. And you can put that before what God wants you to do. And it hinders you from that relationship that you can have with Him. Let's go to the first verse. The Bible says in John chapter 1, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by Him, and without Him was not anything made that was made. In Him was life, and the life was the light of men. This is the verse I want to get to. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. I want you to understand, this is what I want to get to, because a lot of times we teach this, and this is true too. We teach this saying we are the light, and other people may be in darkness, and they don't comprehend your lifestyle. They don't comprehend that you want to live like this, and they feel like it don't take all that. But do you understand that sometimes the light and the non-comprehension of things, do you know that you, in your natural body, in your natural self, in your carnality, do you know that you don't comprehend sometimes you doing right yourself? Do people think, do you ever think like that? Like, I want to do what I want to do, but I know what God wants me to do? That's light. And what you feel like you want to do is darkness. You don't comprehend not saying nothing back to people. You don't comprehend not taking anything from people, not getting an attitude about something. You don't comprehend that. But God says, comprehend it by getting closer to Him, and He will direct your path. Because what happens is, you want to do what you want to do, and God wants you to do what He wants to do. So, if you do what you want to do, you're in darkness, and you're not comprehending what He wants you to do, because you continue to do what you want to do. Go to Galatians chapter 5, verse 17. That'll really explain this better to you. Because there's so many ways. We always talking about people don't understand us. And half the time you don't understand yourself. A lot of times you don't understand because you haven't fully given yourself to Christ. So you're in a battle within yourself saying, I want to do right, but I can't, because I haven't fully given myself to the right way to go. So you just battling yourself. So that's why people's mindset be messed up. Y'all know a lot of times that's why people battle themselves. That's why they lose their mind. A lot of people lose their mind because they've been trying to do right, but they can't give up this. So they double-minded, and then all of a sudden they lose their mind because they always going back and forth between right and wrong, good decisions and bad decisions. That's what people don't understand. That's why people lose their mind. And then you got all this other stuff that makes you do stuff that you don't want to do. I did a lot of stuff when I wasn't sober that I wouldn't do when I'm sober. So the stuff I said to people, the language I used, things I did, I wouldn't have did it sober if I wasn't high, if I wasn't drunk. I wouldn't have did it. But because I was, and it wasn't me per se, I said some stuff. I did some stuff. I made certain decisions based on not me, not even God, but The person that's inside of me, not because every time you take a drink, every time you smoke, that people don't understand that you're actually putting something else inside of you, and then when you get to acting different, and all of a sudden you lose it, then you know that you, most of the time, you know that you a quiet person. But all of a sudden, you get to drinking, and then you talk more than we ever talked to you before. It ain't you, because you wouldn't say nothing to nobody. But it's not you, because the drink or the marijuana or the cocaine, whatever your choice of drug has taken over. Those people don't understand. Even if you don't want to go that far. Lies take over you. Think about it. You want to tell the truth, but you just can't stop lying. You can't. I wanted to be honest about something, but I didn't like the consequences of me not lying. So let me try to wiggle myself out of this situation by lying. Every time we talk about something, everybody think that we gotta talk about just drugs, alcohol. But you can talk about lying. You can talk about cheating. Like sometimes you just, people just can't stop cheating. It ain't that they don't love the person. They just can't stop cheating. And it's a mental thing, because what happens is you're uncomfortable in your own skin. So therefore you're looking at people, and every time somebody look at your old lady or old man, and now you scared, so you go out there and do and be somebody you're not. You know you want no cheater. But all of a sudden you become a cheater because you're not confident in yourself. Same thing with God. You won't be comfortable with Him loving you the way that you are. So because you don't understand that, you begin to try to be who you're not, because you're not comfortable enough to say, it don't matter how anybody else view me. God views me the way He wants me to be, and that's just who I am. A lot of people have that trouble because they're not comfortable in the skin that they're in. It's time for us to get comfortable with who God wants you to be, and not worry about how the world see you, because that's what we got a lot of going on right now. People care about what other folks think about them. Well, they might like you today, but what if they don't like you tomorrow? Now you're ready to jump off a bridge. There's a lot of people these days, they significant other break up with them, then they think about killing themselves. Life ain't worth living. Maybe that wasn't the person for you. Now you ready to kill yourself? Go to verse 17 of Galatians. Let me tell you about all this. Galatians 5:17. Everybody there? The Bible says, for the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. So good and bad always on. People play the role like, you watch the movies, and then they have the person with the all white on one side, and then you got the person with the pitchfork and all red on this side, and then that one on telling you to do wrong, one on telling you to do right. That's real life. That's real life. Because when a situation occurs, two things happen. Should I handle it like this, or should I handle it like that? So now you sit there for a minute. This is why people say, when you counter somebody what they do, this is why you go to jail for it. Because honestly speaking, most of the time it's not a bam reaction. Somebody do something to you, you think about it for a minute. And then you begin to get up enough nerve to say something back. Or you got your best friend who ain't gonna bust a grape with you, doing all the talking about, we need to do this and that. And then when you get to doing this and that, why you the only one going to jail? All this about covenant you keep, all this about, the first covenant you need is Christ. Because He gonna weed out all the folk that don't go to be there, and He's going to put some folk in your life that need to be there. So the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other. So you won't never have two spirits telling you the same thing. You're going to have one trying to get you to do the right thing, one trying to get you to do the wrong thing. You got to make a decision. The Bible says, choose you this day. I told y'all this a couple weeks ago. The day is 24 hours. So you got a couple times throughout the day. I don't know about y'all, but I have a couple times throughout the day where I have to choose God. I don't know about y'all. Some of y'all probably just live in a world where nothing happens to you. Like you just live in this world where everything just goes good with you all the time. You're able to smile all the time. You got all the money you want in your pocket all the time. You just, your day is just always good. Well, for the real folks that live in the real world, I'm talking to them, well, you have to always choose a couple times a day who you going to serve. Because maybe the bill money ain't down. Are you going to pray or you going to go make it happen? See, it's a lot of, real life say, he go a situation. You going to trust your natural instinct because you was born in sin, shaped in iniquity, or you going to trust God being a person with a renewed mind? What you going to do? Choose you this day who you going to serve. Simple as that. He said, these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. So you can't do what you really want to do, what you do. I don't know nobody who always just want to do wrong. Now I know people who always want to do right, but they can't because they haven't surrendered. But I don't know nobody that just walks around looking to do wrong all the time. Now I know people who just can't stop doing wrong because of the simple fact that they haven't surrendered. But as far as people just out here just saying, I woke up to do wrong. You got a conscience. Everybody got a conscience. You can get to the part where your conscience don't kick in no more, or you override your conscience. And also people that are saved and are filled, they can override the Spirit of God too. So because everybody has free will. You always want to do good, but you can't because you haven't surrendered. Let's go back to John. John chapter 1, with 9 verse 6. Everybody else. There was a man sent from God whose name was John. The same came for a witness, to bear witness of the light, that all men through him might believe. Everybody got people that, if you get on the right track, they looking at your life. You'll be a fool to think that nobody is watching your life. You'll be a fool to think that, because even the folk who blatantly try to get you on the wrong track on purpose, they'll be the main one watching you. Every time you don't surrender to what they want you to do, they'll never tell you this, but they go home and like, no, I ain't giving it. No, I did this on purpose. Like I said that to them on purpose. I reacted that way with them on purpose, just to see can they get you out of character. Because a lot of you know what? There's so many people living fake that they looking for everybody to be fake. So what they do is they try you to so you can be fake. So what you have to do, you have to understand what's going on. The only way you can really understand what's going on is if you have a relationship with Christ, and Christ said He don't say nothing. It's easier for you to sit here and say, I'm going to live holy, and don't go do nothing. It's easy for you who ain't never went through nothing and sit here and say, I'm going to live this life. I'm going to make it to heaven. I'm going to be saved. I'm going to be saved. I'm going to be filled. I'm going to do exactly what God called me to do. Until somehow. until life hits you, and then you. Because understand that the devil was the ruler of your life before. So he know what get you. He know what situation to put you in to get you riled up. So, some of us need to know the devil just as well as he knows us. Don't ever act like you ain't never been a part of what he wanted you to do. So therefore, because you know that, always keep in the back of your mind, I have a problem with that, or I had a problem with that. That's the most important thing I had a problem with. That's what he's going to try you with. Don't be fool enough to think, they don't bother me. Because when you start acting like stuff don't bother you, or you start saying, I got this, I'm strong enough for this, instead of saying, God has made me strong enough for this, you have already lost. Because you begin to lean and depend on yourself instead of leaning and depend on God. He said he was not the light, but was sent to bear witness of the light. That was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. They didn't have a relationship with him. You know why people can't see you for who you are right now? Because they're too busy to think about who you used to be. People never realize what you have become because they always talking about what you used to do. Every time you have a conversation, somebody always got to throw up. I remember when. Yeah, I remember when. I remember this. Man, my sins in the sea. And I'm cool with telling my testimony, but can I tell you? It's funny how other folk want to tell what you used to do, but can't never talk about what they used to do. I'm talking about never, always trying to put the pressure on you. But they don't want to never talk about them because they still do it. Misery loves company, y'all. So whenever you trying to do better, don't think everybody's just going to pat you on the back and say, keep going. Somebody going to pull you down. Or try to anyway. Verse 11 says, he came unto his own, and his own received him not. Listen to me. You're going to have folk in your family. When you try to tell them about Christ, they're going to tell you about your sin. They're going to tell you what you used to do. They're going to tell you, how you going to tell me about this? Like, you just got saved 2 years ago, or you just got saved 30 days ago. It don't matter how long you've been there, it's just that you get there. And we get on this side wishing that no man perish, just like God wish no man perish. And we try to help folk, and they can't see past what we used to do. And the key word is used to. And we're trying to help them not do it no more. But they always want to talk about it because it makes them feel better. Because they want to stay in their mess. But as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of God, even to them that believe on his name. So God was telling folks, like, you get what you put into it. If you feel like his family members just really thought that, hey, that's just Joseph's son. That's just a carpenter's son. So I heard it like this. I heard a pastor say it like this. Because they only thought that Jesus was a carpenter's son, they couldn't get nothing from him. But then when he went to another city and he was a healer to them, he was a savior to them, guess what they got? They got saved. They got healed. They got delivered. God can only be who you allow him to be in your life. You got to take the time to really allow. I can only be to my wife what she allowed me to be. If she don't never let me protect her, how am I going to be a protector? If she never let me be a provider, how can I be a provider? Because remember, men are like Christ, and then the church is the woman. So if that's the case in Ephesians, we must understand that we must put on a role to understand that we must let God be the ruler of us. If we don't, we can never get what he got for us. One of the scriptures just said, he made all. So you're looking for something today, somebody looking for something today and trying to figure out why they ain't got it. Because they're looking in the wrong spot. You wonder why you can't get what you're supposed to have. Because you dancing around every situation and God saying, I got it. Now you can try to get it any other way. He said if you can get it any other way, you like a thief. So if you ever get something that God have in his hand for you and you get it, you ain't going to keep it that way. You'll never be able to keep what you done got if you didn't get it through Christ. Especially when you know the truth. People are being charged every day of knowing the truth of how to get stuff, and they don't realize it, and they don't take advantage of it, and they try to get it their own way. We're being thieves and we don't know it, because we ain't getting it through Christ. But as many received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of God, even to them that believe on his name, which were born not of blood, nor of will of the flesh, nor of will of man, but of God. See, it don't matter who. See, it got to come to a point where, because we have so much kinfolk salvation in the world today, I can't say nothing to her because that's my cousin. And, you know, she babysits me. You know, every time I need a couple of dollars, she give it to me, so I can't tell her the truth, because what if I need a couple of dollars tomorrow? I done told her the truth, she gonna be mad at me, so I can't get no money from her. Because this is what people do. People say, as long as you're not talking about them, they do. People can sit in your church, listen to me, people can sit in your church, amen, until the word hit them. Now all of a sudden, you can't get no amen. Now all of a sudden, they want to leave the church. Now all of a sudden, they just can't handle situations because it has finally hit them. As long as it was hitting their neighbor, it was good. As long as it was on somebody, it was hitting somebody else, they were good. But as soon as they hit, they take it. So you have to get out of who your mama is, who your dad is, who your cousin is. You have to get out of it, because you cannot preach the word. You cannot help people. You cannot be a witness worrying about, I can't say that to my cousin. Or I can't say that to my aunt. Like, I gotta respect my aunt. Who you respect more? Because if God tell you to say something, he'll tell you how to say it in a respectful way. Because I told y'all, that when you tell somebody the truth, you can whisper it to them. If they don't want to receive it, they ain't going to receive it. It don't matter if you send it through a smoke signal. If they don't want to hear it, they ain't going to hear it. No matter what. The Bible says the truth make you free. So if you ain't ready to be free, you ain't ready to hear no truth. You ain't ready to man or woman up and say, man, I was dead wrong for that. You call me out on it, and I repent. That's a real man or woman trying to make a change. But if you one of the ones that when somebody tell you you was wrong about something and your lip poked out, you need to check yourself. Because we ain't none of us all got it right. See, the problem is people get saved and be like, I got it all together. You got it all together. It's still some stuff to this day that folks do. And then had the audacity to how I'm saved. Still treating people any kind of way. In church, but they say. And you wonder why you can't witness to certain folks. Look how you treat them. The Bible said by love and kindness have I drawn you. When the last time you told somebody some love? What you say? Verse 14 says, and the word was made flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. Look, underline this. You got to be full of grace and truth. Don't be sitting there and tell folks, I told you the truth while you mad. How gracefully did you tell them the truth? What kind of rapport have you built with the person? How many times have you got an attitude with that person and then all of a sudden you got a word for them? They can't hear you because you ain't never came at them right. So even though you had a word for them, yeah, but because you haven't built that bond with them, because you always nasty to them because they're a sinner, or they don't handle everything the way you handle it. That's a problem with people. People don't understand it's a process. Living this life is a process. I just told y'all Sunday, I just told y'all last Sunday. Name me one person that the first day they got in here, they got saved the first day. Name me somebody. I don't know nobody who ain't never been to church before. I ain't talking about who parents always told them about the Bible. I ain't talking about they had an anger. I'm talking about somebody straight off the street ain't never came to church before. First of all, I told y'all Sunday, first of all, they're going to be kind of nervous because they're going to see folks in here shouting. They're going to see some stuff they ain't never seen before. So first of all, they're going to have to take a step back and see what's really going on. Then their heart might get pricked. They may start crying. But don't tell me that this ain't no process. Because it is. God don't often always, some folks got more sin than other folks. So the process takes longer because it's a lot of stuff they have in the white clean. Somebody might have been doing a lot of dirt. And somebody could have been doing just a little dirt. They still got to be washed. But it takes longer for folks who've been in the mud longer to take a bath than somebody who ain't been in the mud at all. We got to start looking at, see, that's why I don't judge folks. Oh, I said, don't, look. As long as you don't disrespect me, I ain't going to disrespect you. But I'll never judge you because some of the fact is I've been there before. I can teach you my experiences and we can grow, but judge you I can't do. Because once you get to judge, that means you feel like you're better. You only are arguing away. See, that's what people don't understand. Man, I'm an argument away from handling it wrong for being behind the same balls somebody in right now. I'm a situation away. I'm a job away for not being able to pay something and being on the side of the road the same way somebody else is. Like, but we get in an area and God has blessed us and we look down on them. When our Savior came to uplift, and then you got to uplift and then forgot who uplifted you and forgot how to uplift people. Remember, full of grace and truth. I ain't saying don't tell nobody the truth, but learn how to do it. Learn how to talk to people. Learn how to love people. They say, verse 15 say, John bare witness of him and cried, saying, this was he whom I spake. He that cometh after me is preferred before me, for he was before me. And of his fullness have all we received, grace for grace. I see just that word grace keep coming up. Because I think about this all the time. We have Paul talked about a thorn in his side. And he said he went and asked God about this. He said thrice. I asked about this. And get what God told him. My grace is sufficient for you. So I'm telling you now, instead of you going to ask God to get rid of some stuff, or get rid of a person,
or get rid of a situation, God said, I'm trying to tell you, my grace is sufficient for you. You keep talking about, man, hey, look, I can just get somebody to just pay my house off. I'm good. My grace is sufficient, but I wake you up every morning and provide you with a way to pay your bills. If I don't never let you or let somebody pay that off for you, I give you a job every day to help you pay what you're supposed to pay. If you never be able to take trips like you want to, your children take care of it. People don't look at life like that no more. People want all the extravagant stuff, but can't even pay rent. Wake up in the morning and can't even tell God thank you for the job that they can go to, that they swear they don't like. And when they get their check on Friday, they smile. I thought you didn't like it. Because if you really didn't like it, you wouldn't smile on payday if you really didn't like it. But we smile because instead of we talk about how bad we like it, you just start saying His grace is sufficient. Because when He's ready to move, you get what happens. Move. If it ain't your place to be there, He say, if you be faithful over a few things. God telling somebody you've been faithful over a few things. Your rulers of many by they come. Well, why you keep getting upset about the few? I need you to stop getting upset about the few. Somebody needs to stop getting upset about the few. How many of us can say, I ain't upset about the few no more because my men ain't coming. I work this job until God release me to do the other. And I'm going to do it like, I want you, if you ain't at your spot you want to be right now, I want you to start imagining it. Even when you going out. See, faith is certain things, hope for. See, you don't know. See, follow no scripture the way they should know it. He say, here's the certain things, hope for. When the last time you hope for something else? You ain't no hope for nothing else because you too busy talking about what you don't like. So now you can't even get a hope for what God can give you because you're too busy talking about, I sure don't like, man. I get so tired of waking up doing this in the morning. The substance of things hope for, the evidence of things not seen. Who gonna just start saying, one day I'm gonna be walking in my dream job? Who gonna say that? Or you gonna too busy get mad about your current situation? Be faithful over a few things. He'll make you rule over many. John bare witness of him and cried, saying, this was he whom I spake, he that cometh after me is preferred before me, for he was before me. And of his fullness have all we received, grace for grace. For the law was given by Moses, but grace and truth came by Jesus Christ. So, what book of the Bible y'all think we living in right now? So we live in Revelation, that means we live in the New Testament. So, for all the people who, now we can't forget the things are old now. Understand we can't forget the things old. So I always understand that. But in not forgetting the things old, you ought to look at your life now or look at the grace and the truth now and say, I could have been living up under Moses' law where it was just laws. And then if you ain't do what you supposed to do, they stoned you. You know what I'm saying? Now God saying, my grace is sufficient for you. Every time you do something wrong, you repent, my grace is sufficient. How many of us would have been stoned by now? I don't even say that. None of us in here. If you want to be real, all of us be stoned. You know how many times I've been stoned? They probably would have been stoning me right now. But grace, truth. But grace and truth came by Jesus Christ. And you know what it died for. You know what kind of mess we've been in right now? we've been dead. Let's just be real. I hope we've been dead. Because all the stuff that we do, I just want to talk to people who just do little singing. I ain't gonna talk to people who do all the big singing. I want to talk to people who just tell a little white lie. See, because I know some folks in here talking about something, well, I only do this. You can't you only do. I use this analogy for folks. When you go to the lake of fire, it ain't just gonna burn your because you only did a little bit. So it's only not just gonna burn your feet forever. So you might as well have committed all the. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. I don't think I'm crazy. You might as well. What I want to tell you, if you're gonna be a sinner, be a sinner. And do I want you to? No. But I'm telling you, don't be out here just trying to. Don't be out there saying, I ain't gonna do this, but I can't stop doing it. You're gonna be in the same hell with the folk who do everything. No, you know what? I can't go that far. These for the marijuana smokers. I ain't gonna do crack. That's it, man. I ain't finna smoke no crack. I ain't finna smoke no crack. I ain't finna snort no powder. But I'm gonna eat that weed though. I'm just gonna steal this bubble. I just don't feel like paying for this bubble gum, so I'm just gonna slide. I'm gonna slide. Oh, I forgot to pay for this bubble gum. They ain't gonna miss it. But I ain't gonna rob no bank though. This is what I'm telling y'all. Like a little level. Level the whole. Stop trying to say I only do a little bit. You gonna let that little bit send you straight to a lot of hell. So I want y'all to understand. You're going to let this little bit that you do, so you mean to tell me you're going to miss heaven over a little bit? Man, I'm telling y'all. If you finna miss heaven, look, well, you about to miss curfew, but you going to come in a minute late or you going to just, I'm already in trouble. I'm already in trouble. Man, I'm already late. You want me to go and take it home? We already late. No, I'm how to go and get this in. I'm how to go and get this in. Because I'm already late. This is all I'm saying. This is how y'all living. Like, life ain't, how the word go? So the same way you feel about, the same way you feel about going to your mama house late. Same way you gotta feel about going to hell. Don't mean that, man, look. If you feel like you can stay in hell, bust it wide open then. If you feel like you can stay in hell, if that's what y'all do feel, I mean, it's real talk tonight, y'all. Like, if you feel like you can stand being burnt up for eternity, but just bust it wide open. Just do whatever you want to do. Because if you just going to do a little bit, you're still going to do the same thing. Because you can't live lukewarm. So you're going to have to be hot or cold. It's time for people to stop trying to, it's time for people to stop trying to sugarcoat wrong doing. Like, you're going to live that life or you're not. But if you're not going to live right, I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to witness to you. But I ain't going to be around you too long because I don't want none of that on me because people don't understand one thing about either you're going to draw them or they're going to draw you. Believe it or not. Because even the people that don't believe that, why your circle gets small that you've been doing right. Or when you see folks, you speak to them now. You say, hey, how you doing? You even give them some conversation. But you don't stay that long. You don't stay in spots long. Oh no, you ain't up at it now. Don't be up at it. But what I'm saying is your circle smaller than you. Because you live right. Verse 18 say, no man have seen God at any time. The only begotten Son, which is in the bosom of the Father, he hath declared. And this is the record of John, when the Jews sent priests and Levites from Jerusalem to ask him, who art thou? And he confessed and denied not, but confessed, I am not Christ. So, at this point, look, if you're not Christ, I'm here to lead you to Christ. I ain't here to judge you. I'm just here to show you who to go to that can supply every need. All I'm saying is, get to a point in life, y'all, where you live a life, first of all, and then you become a witness. And you lead folks to Christ. This is what I want y'all to understand. I'm about to close. I want y'all to understand it's time to lead folks to Christ. Don't be a hindrance. Don't be a crutch. And don't have folks thinking that they got to come to you. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. Because folks in the church today got you thinking that you got to live just like them. He said, be holy, for I am holy. You got to react to stuff like they do. You got to praise God the way they do. He said, work out your own soul salvation with fear and trembling. If you fear God, the Bible says the fear of God is what? The beginning of wisdom. Get wisdom from God. Because fearing other folks and trying to live saved by other folks' standards, they're going to end up making you fall. This is what I'm telling you, because you begin to look to them to please them. And what if God ain't pleased with you trying to please them? Y'all think about that. It's time for us to actually have a relationship with God for ourselves. John, and we're going to pick this back up Sunday, but John was able to do this. John was able to baptize. He was able to witness. He was able to preach. But he always told them this. Nobody call right now. There's one that's preferred before me. He's coming after me, but he preferred before me. I'm here to tell everybody the same thing today. I'm talking about a man he coming after me to come get us, but he preferred before me. So instead of you having a relationship with God through me, get it for yourself. Y'all believe that? Father, we just thank you for another opportunity to come to your house one more time. I ask you, Father, that through this word, Father, people understand that we need a personal relationship with you, our Savior. I ask you, Father, that each and every one of us, Father, as we get closer and closer to you, be able to be a witness for you, to lead other people to you, letting them understand that it's not our way, but your way, Father. Help them to build the confidence to always lean and depend on you for everything. You tell us not to take no thought, what you want to eat, what you want to drink, even the clothes, Father, we don't wear. You said you're going to supply all our needs according to your riches and glory. And we trust and depend on you to do that, Father. I ask you, Father, that the rest of our week be blessed. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.